Hi kids and families, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. We have Lexi with us here this week from Knox camps, but before we head on over to hear what she has to share with us today, I wonder, what are some things that you can do now that you couldn't always do when you were younger? All right, let's go hear what Lexi has to share.
Hey everyone, Lexi here. This is something I wasn't always able to do when I was younger. But now, I can snap. I think I'm pretty good at it. I had to learn and grow and take time to learn how to snap properly. Some other things I couldn't do when I was younger was paint very well. But now, I think I have the hang of it. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of patience. I had to practice and practice and practice so I could do it all well. I can snap now. I think I'm a pretty good painter. But other people around me, they doubted me. They thought, oh, she couldn't really do that. She can't snap that well. And then me doubt myself. But there's one person who never doubts you, and you can always put your trust in him. It's God. And with him, I was able to say, okay, Lexi, you can do it. You can snap. And now, I'm doing it perfectly fine. So always remember, anyone who doubts you, or anyone who thinks you can't earn your new skill, you can't learn it, you can't do your best, even yourself, always know that you can. Just practice and learn and trust in God, because he never doubts you.
Thank you so much for sharing with us today, Lexi. Today's Bible passage comes from the Gospel of Mark. It tells a story of Jesus visiting his hometown, but as a grown-up. Jesus went to his hometown, and his disciples followed him. On the Sabbath, Jesus began to teach in the synagogue. A synagogue is the building where Jewish people gather to worship. So Jesus was standing in the synagogue teaching, and many who heard Jesus teach were astounded. But then they began to doubt Jesus, and they tried to insult him. They said things like, "Where did this man get all of this? And what is this wisdom that has been given to him? Isn't this just the carpenter, that son of Mary, brother to James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon? And aren't these his sisters who are here with us?" And they took offense at Jesus. Mark tells us that Jesus was amazed by their unbelief and lack of faith. Much like the way we grow up and learn to do new things, Jesus had grown up since he had left his hometown, and he had begun teaching people about God. But the people in his hometown didn't believe that Jesus could do all of this. Instead, they just remembered Jesus when he was a young child, when he hadn't yet begun to teach, preach, and heal people. They couldn't believe that God had given Jesus the power to speak and heal others. Maybe this is similar to what might happen if someone saw you as a baby and then saw you today and couldn't believe how now you can do so many things you couldn't do before. I wonder if maybe Jesus felt frustrated too. In fact, Jesus and his disciples were forced to leave Jesus' hometown so that they could keep teaching, preaching, and healing people who were sick. Jesus sent out his disciples 2 by 2 with the authority and power to deal with evil. And he told his disciples, if you're not welcomed, if you're not listened to, leave the place. Don't make a scene, dust off your sandals, and be on your way. As we grow up and learn to do new things, may others around us see and believe the new things we can do. And may we use our new skills and gifts to show God's love to others, just as Jesus and his first disciples used their power and gifts to share God's love. That's all for me this week, kids. I'll see you next time.